Superman with Batman, it just works. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. It's a 2010 movie. I watched this before, a long time ago. Actually, you can watch this on YouTube. They have the free movies with ads. It's up there with a few other DC movies that I'm going to check out. Anyway, this movie opens with Kara landing on Earth in Gotham, and she comes out destroying things by accident. You know, she's getting chased by police. Batman is after her, and she's just wrecking things in Gotham. And Batman is like, what is going on? All right, this has to stop. He has some kryptonite that was in the ship. But then Superman comes, saves the day a little bit, and they take her to the Batcave. They're studying her. She wakes up. She's like, I'm out of here. But then she starts speaking Kryptonian, and then Superman starts speaking to her. And then he's like, hey, it's my cousin. And Batman is like, she's destroying a lot of things, and I don't know if we can trust her. So they take her to the Fortress of Solitude, you know, to get her accustomed to everything going on. She's freaking out by crypto. Batman, again, doesn't really trust her because her memory is not really there. He's like, yo, Superman got some enemies that want him dead. So, you know, I'm just not sure. And, you know, she's mad. Superman is mad because he's like, give her some time. You know, she's trying to take all this in. So he starts showing her around, you know, Metropolis. And she's like, hey, maybe I can live here. I can do this. Batman has other plans. So he calls Wonder Woman. It's like, hey, go get her. So they attack Clark and Kara while they were walking around. And it seems like there's some tension between Superman and Wonder Woman. Because when he sees her, he's just like, it's you. And then Wonder Woman's like, yeah, we need to take her to Paradise Island so she can train and learn how to use her powers. And Batman was like, yo, you got to trust me. Just let it happen. Eventually, you know, Superman lets it happen. And she's been there for a few months on Paradise Island and she's doing her thing. But her friend keeps having these visions and it's not a good vision. Turns out Darkseid wants to kidnap Kara and make her his leader of his gang or whatever. So that's what happens. He kidnaps Kara, takes her to Apocalypse. So Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman have to work together with the help of a former employee of Darkseid, Barda, and they go to Apocalypse. And it's fun. It's cool seeing tension between Wonder Woman and Superman. Like, the fact that he was just looking at her like, it's you. And she was like, yeah, what up? Like, you got a problem? Batman seems like to be the guy who's like talking to both sides. Like, hey, guys, take it easy. We got to work together. Kara, it's her first time basically on Earth and learning how to use her abilities. She doesn't get to do too much in the beginning of the movie, but by the end, she has come into her own and, you know, eventually becomes Supergirl. But it's fun watching her development and trying to understand what her purpose is, not just what, you know, Superman wants her to do or what Batman wants her to do. You know, she starts coming into her own. Batman and Superman just work together. Like, Superman knows Batman doesn't trust anything. Batman knows Superman is a good guy, but, you know, sometimes you gotta question things. You know, you're a little naive. I just like watching their dynamic play out. In every movie I watch them with, it's just like really them two for the most part. Wonder Woman comes in later, but just their conversations in the beginning, it's just so fun. And it's not jokey, but when Kara destroys Batman's computer and Clark is like, send me a bill, and Batman is like, on a reporter's salary? Like, come on. And then that joke plays, it comes back at the end, you know, towards the end of the movie. And it's just like, they have a special dynamic and Batman talks to him differently. And it's just fun to see. It was fun revisiting this movie. I probably haven't seen it since like 2010, 2011, but it's a good time. It's comparing it to Public Enemies. I probably like Public Enemies a little bit more because they're fighting a lot of different people together for the majority of the movie. But again, if you watch Public Enemies and you watch this, you're just gonna have a good time with these characters. It's fun having them together. Wonder Woman holding her own when they go to Apocalypse, doing her thing, showing that, you know, why she's Wonder Woman. Darkseid Very fun villain, talks down to a lot of people, has a great conversation with Batman, and like applauds Batman for what he did while they were on Apocalypse. Great time, fun animated movie. You can watch it on YouTube. Yes, it has some ads, but it's fine. If you watch this movie, let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.